Today, I want to talk about the gig buddy, what it is, what they do, and how this can be a way that you can support other dancers or performers, as well as be a mentor or mentee in the gig environment. So, what is a gig buddy? In a nutshell, it's someone that accompanies you as the performer to gigs and helps you with a variety of tasks, which can include carrying things, helping you get change, taking photos and videos, helping with sound. Maybe they just press play on your music, collecting your tips, placing and collecting props, being a hype person, being a security person to help guard your things, help get you drinks, or just offer you company so you're not going somewhere alone. If you're lucky enough to have another performer or entertainer be your gig buddy who's also familiar with the industry, they can also go as far as to be a liaison between you and the event contact and collect payment on your behalf. I have been both a gig buddy and have had gig buddies accompany me. And although I still do a lot of my own shows by myself, let me tell you that having a gig buddy there is so helpful, especially if it's a new town or venue and I might not have met anyone there previously. So, how do you find these gig buddy unicorns? I know for many, this is something that their partner will do for them. My partner doesn't come to most of my shows. So when I have one, it's actually a good friend who is also an entertainer. And so we will often gig buddy for each other. She also happens to be a hair and makeup artist, so will also tell me if things are looking a little ratchet and will fix me up, which is a bonus. Another option is if you are an instructor and you might have some students who are looking to break in to the gigging industry. This could be a way to tag along, observe, and experience like firsthand all the elements that go into professional gigging. Perhaps it's a trade service that you can offer in exchange for classes, or maybe this is something you pay someone to do in a more official capacity. Or it can just be a friend hanging out and helping you out. The best way to find a gig buddy is to let the people know that you're looking for one. It may never ever have occurred to anybody that they can support you in this way. You'd be surprised if you put something in your Instagram stories just saying, I have a show on this date. I'm looking for someone to accompany me and just do these few things for me. Reach out to me and we can talk about details, or you can be as specific as to say, looking to pay someone to come with me. But basically, just putting it out there, you'd be surprised at how many people may just be willing to come with you and hang out with you, or see it as a way that they can support a friend. But you need to tell them that this is something you're looking for first. So it may never have occurred to you that you can be a gig buddy. If you know someone or you're friends with someone that does a lot of solo gigs, this can be a way for you to support them that you may not have thought about. It doesn't have to be complicated. Like if you're just a friend coming along, I'm sure your friend will tell you exactly what it is they want you to do for them. And a lot of the times it is simply for company and to record their performance. It's not always easy getting footage of your performances. If you are a newer dancer who's interested in doing solo gigs in the wild, as we call it, you can ask to accompany a more seasoned gigging dancer to some of their events as a gig buddy. And while you are helping them, you can also learn the lay of the land and what to do when you're doing your own shows, because there's a lot more to gigging than just what happens on stage. And it's also a great way to see some new venues in person and maybe even do a little bit of networking. I wanted to take a moment to shout out this unsung hero, the gig buddy, and to appreciate all the gig buddies that I have had in my gigging career, and just to talk about the value that they have added to my showgirl life. And doing this makes me think of doing an unsung heroes series where we shout out some of the offstage support that we get. So if you have suggestions on some of those people that deserve some recognition, let me know in the comments.